Me, 40 female, and my husband, 41 male, have been together for 6 years. He snooped on my phone and found something I did 16 years ago. Why is he mad? What kind of phone you got? You just hoarding all that data. Let it go, girl. Delete them messages. That's 16 years ago. My husband has been suspicious for months that I'm cheating, even though I've never even messaged another man since before our first date. He snooped on my phone and found messages from 16 years ago, so 10 years before we got together, where I was short of money, I sent a mechanic some nudes in lieu of payment for supplying and fitting an alternator. What's crazy is my head gasket just cracked. So hear me out, okay? Hear me out. I sent him a picture of my titties. It's not $6,000 no more. I think we call that good financial choices. He called me all sorts of names and I got mad and said I'll never trust him and I think he's projecting. Ooh, I like the projecting argument. It's just hard. Sometimes dweebs are, very insecure. You don't have a lot of self-esteem. It's not always projecting. It could be. I don't know. I ain't read the story, so. And by the way, if you have stories that you would like me to read, just comment them down. I'll read them. Gosh. On to the update, and so this is an update. And like many of you suggested, he was projecting and he's the one who's cheating. Well, I was wrong. Okay, I can't be right all the time. I know you watch these videos and you're like, man, he's so good at judging people. And he's just got a knack for this drama thing. I can't be right. I'm only human, okay? I'm only human, man. I left for my sister's a few days when I wrote that post, driving past a Premier Inn near her house and saw his car outside, waited by it for 3 hours where he eventually emerged with another woman. What? And why? And cheaters are dumb. Look, cheaters are not smart because why? Why are you just gonna be like, you know what? This inn is on my way to her sister's house, so she'll never suspect me being there. What? Also, how do you see his car just driving by? Who is that ever vigilant? Ever vigilant. He said it was the first time and he thought we'd split up. She said to him, what are you talking about and who is this? Referring to me, he literally ran off like a coward. I gotta get out of here. I spoke to this woman who turned out to be lovely and she said they've been seeing each other for over a year, but he told her he was living with his religious parents after leaving his wife so they could never go back to his and got hoteled. Man, I just don't get, look, the mistresses and the mistressers, like they just believe any excuse. Like, oh yeah, religious parents, you 40-year-old guy, yeah, religious parents staying in his house, sure. I'm not cracking on anybody that's, 40 and living with their parents. I'm just saying we should probably figure out something soon. As for us, I'm back at home and now he is back at his parents who were very disappointed in him after they heard the news and have been lovely to me. I started the divorce proceedings, but that'll be a year away, I'd imagine. Too long didn't read. He was projecting and he was the one who's cheating. Like I said, sometimes I'm wrong, okay? Sometimes I'm wrong. Sometimes I don't get it right, but most of the time I do.